We've come a long way. You now understand how LLMs work, why they make mistakes, how context windows create memory limitations, and how to write better prompts. In this final video, we'll wrap everything up with 3 principles for using AI responsibly, and answer the question everyone is asking: which AI tools can I actually use, and for what? We'll also look at a cautionary case study from Samsung that changed how many organizations think about AI. Principle 1: Verify the output. AI is a starting point, not a final answer. Treat every AI-generated response as a first draft from a capable but error-prone colleague. In practice, this means, verify any numbers yourself, don't trust calculations from an LLM. If it cites a source, look up that source directly. Don't assume it exists. And for important decisions, whether it's a policy document, a financial figure, or a recommendation going to leadership, never rely on AI alone. The rule of thumb is simple: every AI output is a draft. It goes out the door only after a human has checked it. Principle 2: Protect your data. Anything you type into an online AI service leaves your computer. It travels to external servers, and depending on the service and its terms, it may be retained, reviewed, or used in future training. For personal, non-sensitive tasks, drafting an email, brainstorming ideas, summarizing a public article, this is generally fine. The privacy risk is low. But sensitive information is different. Personnel records, financial data, confidential project details, unpublished research, these should never go into an external AI service. Once it leaves your machine, you no longer control it. The rule: ask yourself before typing anything, would it be a problem if this information became public? If yes, don't type it. Principle 3: Disclose your use of AI honestly. AI-generated content needs to be declared. This isn't just an ethical principle, in many contexts, it's becoming a requirement. If you substantially used AI to write a document, report, or communication that represents your work, say so. This applies to academic writing, official communications, and any context where attribution and authorship matter. The line is clear: AI can be a tool in your process, but AI cannot be the author. The work, the judgment, and the accountability are yours. Now let's look at a real case study that shows what happens when Principle 2 is ignored. In 2023, 3 Samsung engineers were troubleshooting a semiconductor issue. They pasted proprietary source code directly into ChatGPT to get help debugging. The problem was that the moment they did that, that code was transmitted to OpenAI's servers, beyond Samsung's control. Samsung had no way to recall it, delete it, or control how it might be used. The incident became public. Samsung subsequently banned all use of external AI services by employees. The lesson isn't that AI is dangerous. The lesson is that online AI services are external services. Data sent to them is outside your organization's control. The same way you wouldn't email confidential source code to a random outside party, you don't paste it into a public AI tool. So which AI can you actually use? Think of it in 3 tiers. The first tier: mainstream services from major providers, ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, and for Taiwan-specific contexts, TAID. These are appropriate for everyday tasks, drafting, research, and general productivity work. They have reasonable privacy policies and are regulated in responsible jurisdictions. For non-sensitive use, these are fine. The second tier: services from certain other regions, such as DeepSeek or Qwen. These may be technically capable, but their data handling practices and jurisdictional oversight are less certain. Avoid putting anything sensitive through these services. The third tier: genuinely confidential information, anything that would be a serious problem if it leaked. For this category, no online AI is appropriate. The right tool here is a local model, software that runs entirely on your own machine, with no external transmission at all. Allama is an example of this kind of setup. That's the complete picture. You now know how LLMs work, the prediction loop, tokens, temperature, and why hallucinations happen. You understand why AI forgets, context windows, statelessness, and compression failure. You know how to write better prompts. And you know how to use these tools responsibly. 3 things to remember: verify what AI gives you, protect sensitive data, and be honest about how you used AI in your work. Thank you for watching this series. If you have questions or want to go deeper, visit the ACE resources at ultima6tw.github.io/AIMap, or reach out through the office hours program. We're here to help you use these tools well.